Okay, space combat round 2. Hopefully this won't be so embarrassing and stupid like the last time was. This is the planet I've chosen to take ownership of, not put a shield down, but instead endure round after round of space combat. Not at the pole, though. Let's try right there. Oh, shoot. I gave up all my antimatter. All I have now is the far more expensive annihilation fuel. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so there's a bunch of power. And we're going to bring in... we're betting the farm on the most powerful ammo in the game. That's stored in a station that doesn't have ships. That's fine. I brought a bunch with me. Power this bad boy up just because that's what you do. I brought a bunch with me, so we'll fake it. That stuff's going to come out there. And then we also need some excellent missile defenses. All of them. What is going on? Why is my stuff not coming to me? Okay, well, we'll fake that too. I'll fix it later. I'll fix it in post. So let's pretend like we have all the missiles and all the plasma in the world. Powering all the missiles and all the plasma. Powering my weapons. Alright, so the first thing to do is, I believe I can put down a powered missile turret and tell it to defend on the ground. Times a bunch of them. Come on. Times a bunch of them. And that'll be enough to help me clear out the ground targets. But what we're really here about is I want a whole bunch of plasma turrets. Let's start with 2, 3, 4. We're sitting here watching to see what they do. They're loaded up and they're going to take out upper air and space. They can't even shoot on the ground, and that's fine. Upper air and space. Now we just need to get them to lock onto a target. That didn't do anything. Of course it didn't. Upper air, I said. Oh yeah, I read you gotta. I heard a rumor that you have to set each of these individually. Anything that comes in the upper air, watch out, because I have plasma. Now, let's plug down a series of signal towers. Not that we couldn't do this the old-fashioned way, but this is fun, isn't it? The missiles do the work. Did I bring any BAVs? Yeah, I got 30 babs to keep things repaired. The missiles are doing the work. I'd need more of them if I was going to be serious about that part of it. And now, why aren't you shooting plasma? How does this even work? Do I have to get closer? Or something? There, that should be close enough. That if it's about proximity, that seems like close proximity, doesn't it? What are we gonna do to get that shot down? We were shooting them before, for some reason, somehow. Oh look, that was an attack. Put down my missiles. It was shooting, these guys were shooting in the air before, these missiles launchers. Did I have them set different? Upper air. That's what. Put the space hive. There they come. Kind of bothers me that I'm not getting replenished from my factories. So now that one is not, that one's all alone. He's not able to contribute or take matter and energy from the hive. We shot down his relay. And that core's destroyed too. Okay, so here it is. I'm putting that battery on my shoulder and I'm saying, I dare you to knock this off. Are you old enough to know what the hell I'm talking about? These guys are set for space, not upper air. I might have seen what would happen, but okay, so here's me la 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 on my planet. Perhaps it's the farm with a level 29 base right beside it. And they get all pissed off from space and they say, I'm going to have to attack you. And I'm going to say, you're just asking for a hurting. Like I was saying, I think that leaving these two alone, see all those ships going toward the hive, it makes the hive stronger. And if the hive's stronger, then that can only mean my opposition here should be stronger, right? Right? Well, I'm going to watch for a while, and if something interesting happens, I'll bring you right back in. Well, it's a new day, and I'm a little bit annoyed. I'll show you in a second, but first I wanted to check in on my sphere, my Dyson sphere. And I'm a little bit annoyed here. Look at the size of this square. This is the ring that I put down. I'm kind of at the equator. I've got this square, and then we're waiting for this thing to fill in. And I've got these panels up here, and you can see the sails are attaching to the structure on these spots. The sails attached to the structure, and find an empty spot here. And what did I do? I got tired of building it, so I just said, you know what? And I slapped down these giant panels. And the giant panels will fill in, but what I did not understand, and now I do, is they fill in at the structure points and only at the structure points. And so what I've got down here, you can see, is a swarm, a Dyson swarm of solar sails, the orange. And only, see if I can capture it, only the blue sails. I launch a sail from the planet, it goes into space, it joins the swarm, and then, if possible, will become a attached solar sail and go find a spot. Yeah, that's pretty good. But it only finds a spot where the structure point is, and since there's no structure points in this giant panel, or this giant panel, or all the way around, there's not enough structure points, so I'm sitting here able to produce a tremendous amount of solar sails, but to my project only use a few of them. So that's super annoying. But that's not what this podcast is about, this Let's Play, but instead, star map. Yeah, keep showing me star map. Instead, we're over here at, what was the name of that place? Hatsia? No, Edisigny. We have a whole bunch of space defenses on Planet 2, and he really doesn't want anything to do with Planet 2. He keeps pumping resources to Planets 1 and 3, and my dudes at Planet 2 ready to do some space battle are doing jack squat. So I explained, I think that we need to leave these alone so that this hive has plenty of resources, but maybe I'm going to have to change that or do a different strategy and go ahead and take this planet away from him. We could go there now, but the one place that looks like what I want, which is a consistent production of relays, the one place that I know is Cygnus. This is the black hole, 30 light years away. So I think what I should do is just stop being a baby about, oh, it's so far. I'm not seeing any relays. Excuse me. I'm not seeing any relays right now, but we've seen a consistently building more. I think I cleaned it out recently. So that's maybe what I'm going to have to do is go try to have this fun on the farm planet. Well, there's precious little information about how to farm the space, how to make the space attacks occur more often. But it occurred to me we have the dark fog communicator. Right now I'm on normal aggressiveness. If I click this button, that would seem to mean that things will get scary a lot faster, which at this point in my game is just fine, because that's one of the few remaining things to do. So let's go out here and make sure that our precious assets in the black hole will be safe enough. Yeah, I've been watching those planets and nothing's happening. But with maximum aggressiveness, hopefully it'll pop up here in a while and say that there's a starbase, dark fog space swarm hive thing, pissed off enough to attack me, which is the goal. I want to see what happens in that attack. So I think I'm going to have to shoot down some relay stations. I really do. Right now, okay, this black hole space dark fog hive at 65% threat. Let the record show. We don't need any extra of these. Yeah, somebody on the internet said, "Oh, you're playing without safe scumming." And went on to say, at least at some point, it was really easy to lose your shit. And before they nerfed some stuff. And that happened to him and he didn't regret it all. Anyway, I said all too soon that you get to a place where you're just watching the numbers go up. And so I'm completely fine with the added difficulty of not doing much research and not reloading every time something bad happens. And I'm there. I am definitely at a place where we're just watching the numbers go up. I learned if you fill it, whatever. If you put structures in these battlefield analysis bases, if they are lost completely, it'll rebuild using that structure. So that'll be nice. I won't have to come out here to fix a broken defensive line. So yeah, we've juiced the aggressiveness of the dark fog, which I would expect absolutely will make this thing grow to become more dangerous. And at this point, I really have hit that, I was nervous about building it too close and not having control. I have no control. This attack's just going to keep coming forever, he says as it stops. This base at level 30 is just going to keep getting harder. And it's not the base itself, it's not this base that's wrecking me. You saw it. It's the ones that he builds and comes in on this weaker line. I guess I could take the time to beef this weaker line up so that under no circumstances would I lose anything. But again, the goal is to get this, any space dark fog hive anywhere mad enough to attack me so I can use the ultimate weapons, which are not ground weapons. Right? I want to see my plasma turret fire with the ultimate bullet, and it will only fire on upper air. That would be the relay stations or space. So I'm not done yet. That's going to happen. I'd like for it to happen the next hour, but it might take a little bit, but it's going to happen. It's inevitable. So, yeah. Well, now I have competing interests. Definitely want to see the space dark fog hive go off. Oh, look. It's getting ready to do so in Cygnus. Yeah, big surprise. Jillion light years away from here. Also, though, I need stalagmite crystals to continue my vast interstellar empire. And so I'm trying to decide exactly what I want to do about the new system of Ceylano. And I think I better just focus on the task at hand and not mess around. Boot him off of this planet. Put up a shield. Take all of the stalagmite I can get and never come back here. That's the way I've been playing. It's worked fine. But of course now my goal is different. And another reason that I'm struggling, I think, is because there's absolutely no point in farming the space. No, not that. I've got a mod going for foundations. Yeah, that's what I want. There's no point in doing it except for the yucks, for the YOLOs. So there isn't a whole lot of information about the rumors about how to go about it efficiently. So I'm just going to focus on industry for a little bit. I'm going to get these veins popping, and then I'm going to need to go out to Cygnus, and it'll be off the hook, I'm telling you. No. My goal remains, I want to see the ultimate weapon fire once. And we need to do that right now. The ultimate weapon targeting upper air. Boom, boom. Done. With the missiles, it took forever. So it seems like it was just about the range. That's why they weren't firing before. They have a range. Clean this mess up. Don't shoot my base. What did they just say? Don't shoot my base. Clean this mess up. Alright, so I was saying, they do have a range, obviously. And the question is, what is that range? If we look at them. Space range, 6,500 meters. Is this a meter? It can't be. Well, space, I mean, space range. What about planet range? Clearly this is too far from here to there. And I guess what we need to know is how close do we have to get? How far can we space these things out? Ish. Oh, it's build range, nice. Try that again. The belt. Across the water. This is an ocean planet. That's why there's so much stalagmite type ores, is because it's an ocean planet. It tries to explain how those two things relate. But that's not what we're here for, Quasar. Alright, so my gun, which doesn't have enough bullets, need to get some bullets coming. Don't we? No, not really. My gun shot 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. For sure. Don't care about attacks on the farm. And so how far is this then? Ish. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Well, that's a little bit farther. It's a little bit farther. We're not going to get all head up about efficient placement. We just want something not totally wrong right now. Upper air, high priority. Go. Oh, and power. Powered up and too far. Alright, well, let's just see if we can quickly be precise about what we're trying to do. I don't care about ground forces, but I don't want to wreck the base except by using... Well, no, the space-based stuff isn't going to take out the ground, is it? Obviously. That's the difference. So when he shoots down the relay, the base is still going to be here. Therefore, maybe we don't care about the pristine condition of the base. Anyway, let's drop another one in here a little bit closer. We can pace it off after, I think. Okay. So that's too far, and that works. So when we measure from here to the hole carefully, then we'll know what we got to do. Ooh, 5 vessels coming from space. He didn't like that. Oh, because I torched his relay tower. Inefficient fashion. What's that? Oh shit. The vessels are coming from space, yes, but not here. Well, let's see if we can get over there before the fun is over. I don't even know where I'm at with space. Oh, I guess it's end of raid, it said. Damn it. star list, history, go back to where I was. There's 2 bases out there. Alpha went off, and I missed it. It just spontaneously went from not on my list, I think. It went to attacking me. What's happening here? Don't kill my turrets. Oh, not, sucker. Alright, so the question was, where is the hole? It's over here. How far is it from there to there? How far is it? That was square in the middle. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21.2. So, I guess if I put down, counted it out, was all scientific about it, and I put these down every 20, then, oh shit. Something terrible is happening somewhere. Oh, right here. He walked right through my base. Every 20 by 20, which of course gets tricky because of the latitude-longitude thing. 20 this way isn't always going to be lined up nicely. Oh, brother. Or you could just put down any little thing, and the hive will lose interest in colonizing the planet, is what I saw before. Which, if you're trying to do what I'm trying to do, is kind of annoying. Well, I don't know if I'm going to make you watch. Why not? We're having fun. We're playing Let's Play. Did you know I did a podcast for a while? Back when podcasts were new. I thought it was pretty cool, so I did one. Got used to the soliloquy. I want to try to be interesting, hold your attention, say something profound, and if not, I'm just going to keep talking, keep the air going. I got used to it. I did it for a long time. Many hours of timeless, excellent content that the world has yet to see. I did have a vast listening audience, at one time probably up to 30 whole people tuning in from time to time. Alright, where are we at here? Get off my planet. But don't kill the relay station. Let the relay station sit for a little bit. So how did we deal with that space attack? I think he came at my assets, and these guys will shoot into space. No, shoot into lower air. Who shot into space? Who killed John? I do not know. Did he come down? We saw the... Might have to play the tape, but we saw the horrible red slash of... Oh, no, that was on the new planet, on the Stalagmite planet. Here, somehow we put down the space attack. And now we're super curious what that was about. Alright, well, thinking about it, we would not want to kill, obviously, this relay station, or our endless stream of loot will stop. I think I need this dark shard, energy shard stuff for something I'm building. So we wouldn't want to kill that. If we killed that, we'd be really sad. But what did we just see? we can plunk down these plasma turrets, and as long as we don't get within about, what did I say, 20, we won't kill that thing. And the goal remains, he keeps sending these relay stations at the planet. Losing them, getting madder and madder until we get a consistent, or at least somewhat consistent, flow of attacks from space. That is the goal. So what can we do? What have we learned? We've learned we should put down these plasma turrets and just what I just said, stay more than 20 away from the one place that I care about, and instead enforce my edict across the rest of the planet. And then, if he keeps doing what he's been doing, he is going to send more relay stations, he's going to lose them, he's going to get madder and madder, and he's going to attack me. Right? Alright, so what we need to do is establish a blueprint. No, what we need to do is get a consistent flow of antimatter capsules. Which we have a few of by this point. 10,000 would seem like a lot. The belts will fill, you know, the belts are buffers. There's not much to do about it. We could use the... I must have some, don't have any. Use the local logistics bots. They're in here somewhere. The logistics bots. To distribute the thingies. I don't have any, so I'm going to have to go all the way home to get some. But that's what I want to try, I guess, is set up a nice logistics network. Because I don't want to fill belts with my precious ammo. I have 10,000 coming, it says, but it's going to be less. And I don't, you know, I make a bunch, but I really want to be efficient with it. So let me go finish the stalagmites planet and come back here with some logistics action, and or when the space threat gets bigger, and we'll do the next thing.